What's up, everybody? It's Rox, and I'm coming to you today with the review for Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 3, Episode 15. I'm telling you guys, I was so confused on what to call this episode. I just was not quite sure what this episode was. If you look at it on the internet, they're calling it the series finale. I mean, the season finale. But it's not the season finale because we know there is an episode on Monday. And that one is probably going to be the season finale. So yeah, the shit is all fucked up. But yeah, this is just episode 15, you guys. It was an extra episode. Something must have got messed up in the scheduling. Or maybe they shot a couple of extra shows. Or maybe they had enough footage. Or, you know, things like that happen and they changed the scheduling. But this was an extra show. It is the 15th show. And the season finale is on Monday. Alright, so did you get all that, y'all, straight? Okay. All right, let's get to it, shall we? Okay, you guys. So the show started where it ended last week, which was with Carly confronting Young Jock and Baby Knee. They're not even concerned about Carly catching them, obviously, because they are just standing in the middle of the floor, glowing in their white outfits, and not even trying to get away. Baby Knee's got a serious smirk on her face the whole time that Carly is making this scene, and Young Jock just trying to calm her down and just telling her, like, all right, just let it go. You don't want to go there. You don't want to do this. But you know Carly, okay? She gonna always create some damn scene. This is just more acting of hers. It was actually very unbelievable, okay? Because I don't know no woman. I don't care if you're not a fighter. I don't know no woman that's going to just stand there and let some other woman call her a fat bitch and Miss Piggy and a Teletubby and all that shit. Absolutely not. Okay, yeah, that girl just stood there just kind of smirking, smiling. The fuck you smiling for? I was just like, this is stupid. Okay, what about when Carly was like, oh, so this is the bitch that you be with this fat bitch? Oh, that's why when you come home to me, you smell like her pussy. And he was just like, you was stupid for staying with me if I smelled like her pussy when I came home. I was just like, yes, that's going to be a score one for Jock. Then I think that once Carly realized that Baby Knees was not going to even respond to her foolishness, you know, she had to take it up a crackhead level notch. She's screaming at him that it's over and that she could have any man that she want. And I was just like, oh, really, Carly? So you can have any man you want, but you chose Jock. Oh, okay. Girl, if you don't just shut up and go sit down some damn where, yelling for Erica to come get her. Erica! I was just like, who the fuck does that? Okay, Erica wasn't even thinking about that damn Carly. That's why she wasn't over there, because she knew that Carly wasn't gonna do shit. So later on, Scrappy decides to meet up with Young Jock because he was just like, you know, that shit is really crazy for you to be going somewhere with your side chick. Out here in Atlanta, the city is really small. Any event, you could bump into your woman in any time. I am willing to bet that Carly is the side chick and Baby Knees is the main. Okay, because Young Jock is going on and on about how old girl been there for him all this time and he really cares about her. And all Carly been able to do for him is, you know, fuck him with her feet. I was just like, well, goddamn. Word? Like, I mean, nigga didn't... I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Shit, I was like, bitch, you know it's my anniversary tonight. What the fuck you do? How y'all do this thing? Let's see. So you bring your feet up and you... What you... I'm gonna have to try that one out. Shit. Then Young Jock asked Scrappy about, you know, Erica. And, you know, Scrappy is just like, yeah, baby moms was looking good. But, you know, me and baby moms, like, we clash every time we get together. So it's not going to happen. He tells Young Jock that it's bam all the way. So thank goodness it looks like they've moved on. Or have they? We're going to talk about that a little bit later. Oh, and let me just say real fast, I was going to skip this part, but I'm going to go on and say it anyway. The scene when Carly is over at Kalina's house and Rashida's being her messy ass self by telling, you know, Carly and Kalina about her being with Althea at the premiere for her song, and how she's a singer, and how Benzino got the tattoo on his rib, and how they getting married in 2 weeks, and she was picking out the wedding dress and Rashida was there and all that. I was just like, that Carly was so fucking salty. She was hating, okay, always throwing in all these little remarks. Yeah, bitch, all of that, she might be a hoe, whatever, but she getting married, okay, to your ex-man. So hey, that Carly felt stupid, okay? She was over there smiling and trying to act like it wasn't bothering her, but I was just like, all right, Carly. Why you up here arguing with niggas in the middle of clubs about, you know, they side bitch, okay? You hating on the fact that your old man is now with his new woman and they fixing to get married. So that's it. And then, you know, we get to hear about Carly. You know, she's bi-curious and she wants to fuck Kalina. And I'm just like so tired and over and through with Carly. I hope they don't bring her ass back next season. Now, Mimi goes to talk to Deb because they now realize that they have some things in common. And the things in common would be, you know, death of a loved one. Mimi sits down with Deb and she's just telling her how she missed a call from her dad. You know, on the day that he had a stroke, he had tried to contact her and she missed the call. And a neighbor found him, not really sure how long he had been, you know, stroking. He had the stroke. And, you know, to make a long story short, she was not able to talk to him before he died. And Deb said the same thing happened with her, with KO. He actually tried to FaceTime her before he killed himself, and she missed a call. And I was just like, oh, that has got to be a terrible, terrible thing. Like, I still have a little issue with the fact that I wasn't able to talk to my mom at the end. Like, she you know, after that last week and a half, it was all this miscommunication and I couldn't get in touch with her. I was here, she was there, and that bothers me to this very day, that I was not able to talk to her. You know, I'll hear people say when she got out of the hospital, she was talking a little bit to people, but I never was able to do it. So when I hear people say that, it bothers me a little bit because I'm just like, I didn't get to talk to my mama. So yeah, that's something that will weigh on their hearts probably forever. But Deb does dig deeper, and she's just like, well, how do you really feel? And Mimi starts to tell her how, you know, Stevie J has just like put her through the ringer, and she's just so tired of him treating her that way, and she doesn't even understand why he's that way. You know, she loved him to death, and now she doesn't even really know who he is anymore. She says that the baggage from the relationship with Stevie J carries over into her new relationship, and she doesn't even really know how to fix it. And Deb was just like, well, he damaged you. You love this man. I can see that. And y'all, then the floodgates opened up and Mimi could not stop crying, and she was just really trying to explain to Deb how, you know, her childhood was, how her mother got pregnant with Mimi's father, but the mother was actually married to some other man, and she went back to the man that she was married to. And I'm not sure if Mimi thought that man was her father or if she just always knew that somebody else was, but the mom gave her the contact information for her real father when she was 16 years old, and was just like, you can call him if you want. And you know, Mimi did reach out to him, and from then on they've been really close. But so she's had a fucked up childhood. We already knew that because remember, her mom was into Scientology, and Mimi didn't want to be a Scientologist, so her mom just kind of basically disowned her when she was like 13 years old. And you know, so it's like she's had a lot of shit in her life, right? So then she tells us that she just wanted to make sure that Eva had a really good relationship with her father. She doesn't want Eva to have the same type of problems that Mimi has had growing up. So that's why she put up with Stevie J so much. And I was just like, yeah, Mimi, I don't know. I guess I'm a roll with that today because I feel like I'm feeling sorry for you and everything. But that sounds a little bit like excuses. I know you want to make it be good for your baby and everything, but yeah, we can't just keep saying that we put up with all kind of foolishness from a man because of the kids, okay? At some point, it's because we want to be with them, all right? We got to call a spade, okay? If it quacks and walks and talks like a duck, then fuck it, it's a duck. I'm going to go with what she say today. I'm not going to put her through too much because, like I say, you know, she's having a rough time today and she don't need me to make it any worse. Anyway, Deb says, it's time for Mimi to start learning to live her life and release the past. It's time to bury that chokehold that Stevie J has on her. Even though I feel like Waka and Tammy need to be off the show, I guess it is good to have Deb there in some capacity, okay? Just so she can help some of these old stupid ass girls along the way. Now, later Mimi decides to meet up with Stevie J so that they can talk. I promise you, I had a little bit of hope. Talking to Deb made me realize that I have some unresolved issues with Stevie. But you best believe that I'm gonna let him know that I don't appreciate him being such an asshole. The shit is downhill from the very start. She's super defensive, and I'm not saying that Mimi doesn't deserve to be defensive, because Stevie J has put her through a lot of shit. Stevie is telling Mimi the truth about Nico. Okay, the fact that he's a loser, that we already know that he leaked that tape, and because of the fact that Mimi is so defensive and mad and hurt from all the shit that's gone on with Stevie J, that she's not willing to listen at all. The wall is always going to be there. The only person that's been here with me through this whole situation with my dad, his stroke, him dying, Nico. I didn't even get a text from you. It was definitely a conversation that needed a mediator. Okay, like I said, Mimi has built that wall so high and so thick that just the two of them trying to talk together will never ever work. Now, after having all of the issues with her dad and her dad dying and her having to go bury him, and then the confrontation with Stevie J and Stevie J sending stupid ass text messages and upsetting her like that, then she got to deal with some new bullshit with Nico. Everyone and their mother is sending me a link to an article that's saying that Nico is married. Of course, that's ridiculous. The man I just celebrated my 1-year anniversary with cannot be married to another woman. I was like, well, bitch, baby, it's Johnny shit. She didn't even sound like she was too sure. She was just like, another woman. Like, I was like, well, who the fuck else is gonna be? Shit. So, to make a long story short, you guys, she asked him if there's any truth to the story, and he says, yes, it is. So, I don't even know what else to say, y'all. Just more shit with Nico and that damn Mimi. You guys, I promise you, Benzino and Althea, they fucking make me smile. They just be so fucking happy. I follow both of them on Instagram, and they are just so happy to be together and in love and, you know, just smiling. They kind of remind me of Cephas and Reese. Y'all remember them from Living Single? Was that their name? Cece and Reefus and Cece? Cephas and Reese, whatever their name was, just the ones that we stood together. They just look like they're having a great time. It'd be a whole bunch of shit though, y'all. You know how she is, like, oh baby, oh. And he just love her to death, okay? Didn't he say he wanted to lick the sand out her ass? I was just like, ooh, too much. Way too much information. But still, you guys, they crack me up. So anyway, she has this song coming out called Ghetto Love. And so they're having a showcase for people to hear her album. I still need to hear this song because I had heard that, you know, she had a pretty good voice and that her music was pretty good. And I couldn't really say from last night that that's what the case was. Now, I know that its production is kind of fucked up and everything, and I just need to hear the song again, okay, before I just say one way or the other whether I thought the song was good. Anyway, they getting married in 2 weeks, you guys, and everybody was just like, what is the fucking rush? Well, you know what the rush is. Benzino's like, I can't let this bitch go. This is a good one here. I got to keep on to her. So we gonna get her married off real quick. And Benzino starts to tell Kirk how he's just a little bit concerned, you know, maybe they need to start talking about a pre-fucking nup. Okay, and Kirk is like, okay, well, good. At least he knows for a fact that as a businessman, he needs to protect himself with a prenup. So, you know, Kirk, because he's stupid too, he tells Benzino that he needs to talk to her tonight about this prenup. Oh yeah, well yeah, Kirk, that's a good idea. While everybody's fucked up tonight, you know, taking Patron shots and at a club. Yes, it is very important that you talk about this prenup right now. Althea's over there talking to Rashida, and she's just like, we're getting married in 2 weeks. Rashida was just like, oh really? Like, what is going on here? And you know, she's just like, yeah, I'm gonna go look for dresses. And I'm just like, child, whatever. So then they go back over there to where the men are, where Kirk and Kirk and Benzino talking. You know, she's just like, hey baby, You know, she gives him a hug, and you know that Benzino just like, that is my baby. Look at her. He sits her down and he mentions this prenup, okay? And she just shuts that shit down immediately. She's just like, I'm not signing no prenup, because Althea says that they can build this empire together. Okay, so she don't think that the prenup is for them. So, you know, she gets up in her old high-ass voice and, you know, she's just like, see, baby. You know, and he turns her around and she's just like, hey, baby. And he is just like, oh, yes, that's my baby. All right, no prenup. And she's just like, no prenup. So you already know the goddamn train wreck that's coming, okay? But they just be so happy and giggly and dancy and feely touchy and, you know, all of that you don't even care. Y'all go on and be together. Okay, just go on. Y'all go. She goes to this wedding bridal shop. Her slick ass mama. Did you see her mama? Mama was looking good. Okay, bitch been married 5 times. She was just like, at every wedding that I had, I wore white. Okay, so Althea's, you know, she just kind of got her dress. You know, he wants to sign a prenup. Do you have a prenup? And Rashida was like, girl, please. Motherfuckers didn't even have prenups back then. No, what she wanted to say was, bitch, we ain't had no fucking money, so it didn't matter. So then she was just like, well, I don't want to sign no prenup because I want to have a part of his Hip Hop Weekly magazine. Getting a little bit of that money, huh? I mean, supposedly Althea has her own money. And Benzino has his own money. I still don't understand the logic behind two people thinking that both have money. Why they, you know, just stupid. The girl go try on her dresses, you know. She just coming on down the aisle. She just this cute Scrappy. She got all her little dresses on and she walking on down the aisle and she's doing all this. Oh my God, she got so much. That girl is a whole bunch of fucking energy. When I watch her, I just be cracking up. So they find out after all these dresses that she done tried on that, you know, she can't get none of the dresses because none of them would be ready within the 2 weeks that they get married. So that scraps that idea. Okay, I guess she gonna have to get one of these damn Instagram boutiques to get her dress together. You guys, don't even really feel like talking about Erica and Scrappy. They have decided that they're going to be friends. And that the most important thing is that they are, you know, good parents, co-parents to E-Money. They go on some vacation together and, you know, they talk about, you know, how everything is just good right now. Erica says she's in a good place and everything is peaceful in her life and all that. And Scrappy was just like, yeah, well, we need to make sure that our families get back together. And, you know, that means trying to get Mama D and Erica to mend some fences. Erica's not sure about it because Erica's like, last year, that big ass fight that we had, and, you know, it was some shit said and words said. And I've just decided to stay clear of Mama D. I don't blame her at all. Mama D brings out the worst in Erica, and really so does Scrappy. And vice versa. But she's kind of open to it, but she's just not really sure. Scrappy goes and talks to Mama D, and he tells her the same thing. Like, you know, he would like really for her to talk to Erica. She's got this fashion show for Class 6 coming up, and you know, she should come. Like, all the family should be there to support and all that. So Mama D's like, yeah, I'll go on and I'll try to call her. Oh, and did I let you know that Mama D is now a singer? Y'all, you have energy. I'm not gonna sing the song. I'm not gonna sing the song. Okay, I can't say that the woman can't, like, she ain't fixing to be breaking no record shit. She sound like me. It's all in the same deep ass man level key, whatever. She's singing a song. I think it's called I Deserve Love, or what the fuck was it? I Deserve to Be Loved. Scrappy is hoping that this new direction in Mama D's life will take the focus off of her being all in his shit. Okay, well, Scrappy, yeah, she probably would if you would stop telling her everything. And that she would be, you know, a better grandmother to E-Money. So, looks like Mama D is going off in a different direction, okay? And yes, I've heard the story about supposedly Mama D is dating Drea Kelly's ex-husband. Drea Kelly, the one who used to be married to R. Kelly. And you guys, I wish you guys just wouldn't believe everything. That is nothing but fucking hype. She is not dating him. Especially after everybody saw what he did to Drea and how he was such a user. She would be a fool to do that. I think she just did that, posted that picture just to, you know, just to get people talking and just to say some shit. But yeah, people were sending me messages like, did you see Mama D is dating? I was just like, oh, fuck! You guys believe everything. But anyway, this fashion show that Erica has, Erica's real proud. Like, she's excited. She says she's the designer. She is the financier. She is the #1 backer of this label. Okay, so she's done everything. All her friends and family is there. Scrappy's there. E-Money is there. I always have to say E-Money. Her mother is there, Mignon. Mignon looks good. And, Mama D is lurking around the corners. Erica's a little concerned that Mama D might make a scene. She was like, I don't want no scene on my night. I was like, oh, how convenient, considering the fact that you fuck up everybody else's events. So, after the fashion show is done, Mama D comes over to her with some flowers and telling her how everything was nice and how proud she was of her. And Mignon was like, fuck the dumb shit, okay? You coming over here and everything, are you over here to be sincere? Do you mean exactly what you say? Or, what are you trying to do? And Mama D was like, no, I'm very sincere. I'm happy for her. And, I just wanted to give her these flowers. So they hug it out, Mama D and Mignon. Which was progress, because you remember she called her a fucking crackhead. What she called her? She said take a shot 6. Well, I'm thinking of 6. What was the thing that she said, you guys? And you guys told me that it meant being a drug head, like you was shooting up. She says shoot a straight shooter. I don't know. It was something like that, but whatever it was, it had got Mignon so pissed off. So after Mignon walks away and Erica sits down with Mama D, and Mama D apologizes to her and says that, she's still a work in progress and she just wants to be a better person. She wants to be a better grandmother for E-Money. And, she's going to turn over a new leaf. And, Erica's glad to hear it. They hug it out. And then I heard Erica say, so if Scrappy and I get back together, then this will all be over. And I was just like, oh, so why is it that you asking this question, Erica? Because you just said that you was fine without Scrappy and that you was happy and you was in a good place, but you still want to leave that door open. See? Yeah, y'all motherfuckers ain't fooling me. Bambi? Yeah, I'm gonna need you to keep an eye on your man, baby girl. Slick ass Erica. Alright, you guys, so that's it. I got a busy weekend ahead of me. Like I said, today is my 16th wedding anniversary, so thank you guys all for your wonderful wishes. Tomorrow is my husband's birthday. Tomorrow is my father's birthday. Sunday is my niece's birthday, Lauren, up in going to school in George Washington for her master's, George Washington University. So happy birthday to my niece Lauren. I just want to make sure that I shouted everybody out today and all of that. And like I said, thank you guys all for the well wishes. Yeah, 16 years has been good and bad days, trust me. Okay, so but yeah, we've made it this far, so right on. You guys remember to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is for itsrox, and everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I plan on doing the same. Until next time, Roxstars. Bye.